Yeah, no, I never wanted to be champion. I fought Paul on that decision a lot. Basically, one, I never wanted people to think that, I got the title because I was friendly with Paul, and as well as then it got to the point you didn't need it. When Sandman won it, at that time it was a building block for Sandman. I truly feel that you don't need the championship to be the face of a company. At that point, Tommy Dreamer totally didn't. WWE is a different animal, but in that time, in that era, yes, you did not need to. I did not need to be the champion. I didn't even have titles in my own company, and my own company's doing great. I know where I want to go, and I would never, ever win the title in my own company just because I don't need it, nor do I want it.
Yeah, you almost led right into my next question. I was going to say, will there ever be, championships and titles in House of Hardcore?
Yes. Timing and place. Here, I'm crazy, and if you were a champion and you represent a company, traveling around the world is one thing, but if that person is recognizing your brand and then you're working an independent company and you have to lose because a lot of independent companies book with their egos or, hey, this is my champion. I don't do that. It's just also like storylines or stuff like that. If you don't have the proper media to show your content, who cares who's carrying this man's title right now? It doesn't really mean much.
Now, we've gotten on our show so many different opinions and stories. Like we talked to Shane, we talked to Mikey Whipwreck, talked to C.W. Anderson, talked to PJ, talked to so many different guys, but we never got this kind of opinion from you. The end of ECW, is that something you saw coming, or were you blindsided at all by the end? And, what was your thoughts kind of towards the end of ECW?
It sucked, but, life moves on, and, the beauty of it, if ECW, everything, I don't want to say happens for a reason, but I think everyone was blindsided of it. There is still a huge void and gap, and just why it makes me the way I am. We never got to say goodbye, even though WWE, we had our one-night stands. We had, even actually today we're doing the show is the Hardcore Justice that I wrote for TNA, same day, and that was my final goodbye. And I told the people, this is it. I ain't doing any more. It's over. And that whole, when you think about things that happen and how they reflect you, it's okay. You can't be bitter. You can't be, they were great times. They were passionate times. They were some of the best times of my life. But it sucks. We move forward, because if you're not moving forward, you're not moving at all. You just got to keep on going.